Baby, welcome to Wine With Me Wednesdays. I'm your host, Bre Starr. Baby, right now is not a good time for the girl, honey. I done had a rough motherfucking day. Baby, a rough day. Today has been a rough emotional day. I don't even motherfucking cry, and I cried today. Honey. But I still had to come and check in with y'all. What's going on with y'all? What's going on this good Wednesday? What is going on this good Wednesday? Honey, let me get a shot up in my puss. Honey, let me get a shot up in the system. Because I ain't got time. I can't stick with y'all long. Honey, because when the phone dies, it's a wrap. It's a wrap when the phone dies. It's a wrap when the phone dies. It's been a day. It's your son. Star says that they just left the ER with their 8-year-old son. Ooh, baby. Is your son a Virgo? Are you a Virgo, Star? Because, baby, honey, it ain't in the cards for us today. It ain't in the cards for us today, bitch. If you're noticing, the background is different. The scenery is different. You notice? You notice? We a little different today. We done switched it up. That's because, bitch, I done ran away. I'm on the run. I can't tell you where I'm at. I'm on the motherfucking run. Oh, no, he's not a Virgo. That is a Aries. 320, I think, is a Aries. Might be a Pisces. What's your new job, Star? Who coming up and talking to the girl today? Who coming up and talking to the girl this evening for a few minutes, honey? Who gonna come talk to the girl for a few minutes? What is this new job that he don't like? You ain't the police, is you? It ain't been a good week, honey. First, Sandy Dior passed away. Now Tookie done passed away. Another icon that passed away, I forget his name. Icon for performance. Whew, they didn't cancel Legendary. I'm on the run. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they done clocked her out for us, honey. It's a hard time. Who trying to cut up? Who in a good mood today? Somebody please send me a request if you in a good mood. I need it. Oh, you working 7 days a week now. That's why the child is having anxiety attacks, honey. He wants you to spend more time with him. What's going on, honey? What y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all dry. Ain't nobody trying to come up and cut up with the girl. Ain't nobody trying to make me smile. Ain't nobody sending a request. I had a hard day. I had a hard day. You know? Baby. If y'all don't want to come up and talk, I understand that maybe everybody is having a hard day. I heard that this is the end of the full moon, the last full moon for the year or something. Yeah, I don't blame you for calling out, honey. Spend some time.
Good evening,
It's
Dollface. How are you?
really, I've had better
Talking to
days.
me.
I've had better days. But I'm, I'm still here.
I figured you would want to see my face. I'm stuffing my face with onion rings, and anytime you eat onion rings, it's a good time.
Okay, real onion rings are fun.
Real onion rings. Look, real
Oh,
ones.
okay, them are mad. They don't look like no mints.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I was like, okay. I said, I'm having me some onion rings today. Today is an onion ring kind of day.
So, what made you
And I
start this
think
show?
so. I wanted. I work a 9 to 5, right? So I'm thinking I could work this little 9 to 5 or whatever, and everything was fine. Then I was like, my kids need more time. I'm working from home, but I work from 11:30 to 8 p.m. And I said, this is not going to be good because I'm I'm able to take them to school, but when they get home from school, they don't see me. They just kind of see me in the office. So I was like, that's not spending time with the kids. Even though I'm here, it's not good. So
Yeah,
I decided to become a realtor because I could work my own hours. So I'm on with the brokerage, and I am the agent on duty for new construction in my neighborhood. So I have inventory. I have, everything's pretty much laid out for me, which is wonderful. But and the hours are like from 1 to 5 because of daylight savings, and then during the summertime it'll be 1 to 6. So the hours are perfect. I got my mornings with the kids, and then I'm home for dinner and the rest of the night.
is,
So
is that common in the real estate industry for hours to change based on daylight savings?
for I don't think so. I think it depends on where you are and who you're with. But what my team lead was telling me was that, for safety purposes, especially, me being female, he was like, we're not about that life. When it gets dark outside, you're going home. So I was like, that sounds like a plan to me.
Sounds good to
So
me too, honey.
we doing all our business while it is yet light outside, where I can see what's going on. Told him, I
Yeah.
said, I got my little piece of steel. I'll be all right. Because
How
everything coming up out that piece of steel is hollow. So,
how early does it start getting dark where you're at?
um, it got dark today at like 6. Yeah, 6 o'clock. It was pitch black. It was like midnight black dark outside.
Oh, you lucky, honey. Here it be 4:30, and it be looking like it's time to shut down.
Oh yeah, we gonna get there. And I was like, we by January, because I'm in Georgia.
Oh,
Yeah, so we'll get there. We gonna hit it.
are you from Georgia originally?
No, I'm an army brat, so I'm from kind of everywhere. I was born in Panama.
Oh,
Yeah,
were you born
I speak real,
in
real
Panama
little
City?
Spanish. Panama City, Panama, like the in between north and south. Oh, okay. What's up? Talk with Trey. GA. What's up, baby girl?
Lee,
Hey, did you eat your food? Please eat your
I'm
food.
being harassed by my mother, so
Okay, go
I
ahead and
guess
do it again.
everybody knows where I'm at my mother's house.
Bye. Everybody can't see you. Look, my child is so extra. She wants y'all to see her. Hold on. Where's my little? I don't know how to turn this little camera. Here.
Hey,
A mess. Every time I'm on live, she like, I want to see. I want to talk to. I want to see.
you be getting on here a
You
lot?
do. You pop up out of nowhere. Huh?
You be getting on here a lot? You be getting on live a lot?
It depends on who's live. Like I don't I'll be doing lives more myself once I've been working with a content coach so I can make sure I get my nutrition stuff together. I'm also a certified nutrition coach. It's look I do too much. I
All of
do too much.
all of the things. I
All the
can.
things. I do all the things. My goal, my ultimate goal, isn't she pretty? She say she's really pretty. She
Okay.
beat look, and she ain't even beat to capacity yet. That's just normal. Just pretty.
Thank you. You're
Pretty
pretty.
old thing, child. Pretty. She said you're pretty too. Thank you. But yeah, my goal is to be home with them as much as possible. So if I can generate the streams of income necessary, then I won't have to work.
I get it.
So,
I think that a lot of my stress right now is based around, well, I don't think, I know a lot of my stress is based around income, and it's all based around a breakup. You know, it was a situation
yeah.
where we had started to come together financially. So
Hmm.
those breakups worse than the financial ties or the child ties.
Yes, because when you start merging things, it's hard to sever that. Finances become one. You all become one. Y'all become in sync, and you start giving up the what did they call it on Sex of the City? Your SSBs, your secret single behaviors. And you give up your SSBs, they give up their SSBs, and now you're ripping that away from yourself. So now you're meshed together, and you're supposed to be dealing, doing these things together. If I if I was to cut these two fingers, and stick them together, they gon' gel and heal together, right? If I
Uh-huh.
separate them after the fact, it's gonna be a problem. you know, we're gonna have some pain and some suffering and some bandaging to do and some recovering to do. So it is absolutely natural to feel how you feel. Like that mess ain't easy.
I'm not used to this though. I'm not used to this. I am one of those people. I don't cry often, and it's not by choice. It's just by chance. Like, well, maybe not chance. Maybe it's growing up male and being taught, that you can't cry and
Oh,
you
absolutely.
subduing your. So now it's like it takes for me to get to a severe breaking point for me to like feel the most basic of emotions, especially when it comes to men. Like, I don't know. Whenever I've broken up with somebody or whenever I've had trouble in relationships, I don't, my heart doesn't allow me to prioritize those emotions.
Yeah, and it's part of survival. I mean, you come from a place where you have had to survive your entire life, trying to be something and that's inside of you, and then trying to defend all the time and having to justify and having to, go back and recreate and it's a lot. It's a whole lot of trauma when you have everybody around you shouting this one thing that they just, because they just know that you are what they want you to be, and you're just not. And instead of just accepting who you are, everybody got to push their stuff on you. So it makes you have a tougher exterior. You could be concrete hard on the outside, but marshmallow soft on the inside, and you have to protect that marshmallow at all costs,
Yeah,
because God help you if it gets too hot and that marshmallow starts spreading all over everything gets sticky.
it's
So
hot. When I tell you I've been indoors all day, marshmallow melting me. I feel vulnerable. Like, my
yes, and vulnerability it takes growth to get to a point where you can be vulnerable and still manage any hurt that comes after that. Because what I would my heart wants for you is to not, because we have a tendency to do this where I was vulnerable, I've given this a chance, and now I'm going to shut completely down and build this bigger, thicker, titanium wall. Ain't nobody coming through here no more. you know and that is not the healthy way to deal. The healthier way to deal with that is to live in your emotions. Yes, honey, you are all woman all the time, and we're going to give up the whole previous, we ain't even going to talk about that life before, because that's not who you are. That's who you were. And now who you are is this beautiful, wonderful woman, and you are looking for an equally beautiful, wonderful man. And
poor woman.
that, or more. Yeah, look, or woman. Listen, do your thing. But be true to yourself and give yourself enough grace and enough space to grow in the
Thank you.
direction that you're going to grow in. Be fluid, be like water. No matter what you do with water, I've run a a bunch of blocks, and as soon as it hits a block, it's
What happened? Did we lose you? Friend froze. What happened to Star? You're absolutely right, Trey. Trey said that vulnerability is a double-edged sword. And he says, especially while someone is experiencing those feelings that are very real and very raw. It's crazy because my breakup is about 6 months old. It's crazy because my breakup is about 6 months old, but I'm just starting to feel the breakup now, if that makes sense. For the past 6 months, we have been living together. If you fuck with me, you seen some of the posts where I've been talking about I'm squatting and I'm not leaving and all the things. And to be honest, it's a situation where my ex didn't want me to leave the home. So that was an excuse to stay, outside of the fact that we already had financial ties to each other. Um, but now, today, I made a leap. I made a jump. I woke up this morning and I was just like, I fucking hate it here. And not that I hate my ex, I don't hate my ex at all. And there's a child involved. And I realized that my feelings for the child and my feelings of avoiding those breakup emotions, trying to avoid that heartbreak and also focusing more on the child, I stunted my ability to process. I stunted my process. And so today I woke up and I took a leap, honey. I was just like, no, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep lingering in this misery. We got to make a motherfucking move. And I preach to y'all all the time, the people who I counsel on here. Shout out to everybody I counsel. I love y'all. Um, y'all impress me. But also in counseling y'all, I realized that I need to take my own motherfucking advice. How can I be constantly advising people to smell the roses, to live in the moment, to feel their emotions if I'm not doing the same? If I'm not doing the motherfucking same, what kind of hypocrite is that? I stay reading a motherfucking hypocrite, so how am I going to be one myself? Today I had to make a leap. We can't sit. Yeah, it was comfortable for me to sit in my ex's house. I was comfortable there, literally. My shit is there. My past relationship is there. But baby, I had to make a move today, honey. I had to make a move today, honey. I ran away. I ran away. I'm on the run. I'm still on the lam. But real talk, I grabbed a lot of my shit, essentially everything that I could carry, including the puss. Yes, Kiki is with me, honey. And we packed up. We packed up. We rented a car and every motherfucking thing because I even been sharing vehicles with my ex. So yeah, honey, we are out. We are out. We got to go back to get the rest of our shit at some point. Me and the puss. But as of right now, we had to take one step out of that house. We had to take one step out of that house, honey, because we had to take one step out of an unhealthy situation. We already took one step out of an unhealthy relationship, so now we got to keep on motherfucking stepping, bitch. You don't take one step forward and two steps back. No, we got to keep motherfucking stepping, honey. Let me check. Y'all in this chat, and honey, what's going on? What's going on? TikTok booted you, Star. They phony as hell. I'm gonna bring you back up. Trey told me to take my time. Trey, I'm baby, take my time is a lesson that I live by. Do you hear me? But it was time to take a step up out of that house. What's going on, Julie? What's going on, Lola? I have abandoned myself. Trey is really in this chat tonight dropping jewels. Trey said, when you realize you've abandoned yourself while showing up for everybody else. That's what happened today, Trey. That's what happened today. Honestly, I realized that I have been abandoning my own wellness, and it's sad because I've been doing it for TikTok fame. I've been abandoning my own feelings for social media fame. And it's not completely superficial. Like I'm genuinely trying to make a career out of this. I would love to get paid off of my thoughts and opinions. And honestly, I feel like I'm somebody who should be paid off of my thoughts and opinions. I mean, real talk, I've been getting paid off my thoughts and opinions for a while behind the scenes. But it's time to put a face to the voice. It's time to put a face to the message. And not just that, like I've grown up in poverty like most of the people who follow me. I'm from the fucking projects. That ain't no secret, baby. And poverty is traumatizing. I got PTSD from being poor. And I think that's where a lot of them emotions came from today because I really don't have a plan. I really don't have a motherfucking plan. I'm out here winging it. Like Samara in the first season of Love and Hip Hop, bitch, I'm out here the fuck winging it. Do you hear me, baby? What's going on, ladies? Y'all here?
Plans aren't
Hey,
evaluated. Hey, hey, hey.
What's going on, love? What's going on, June?
how y'all doing?
Doing
Baby, I've
well,
had
doing
better
well.
days, but I'm here and I'm here with y'all. How you doing?
Had better days, but at least I got days.
That
Hey,
part.
And I
hey,
just finished off this here bottle of what is this? Southern Home Pinot Grigio, and we finna have a good
Ooh,
time over here. You know what this label say? Don't do the
wait a minute.
Pinot
Let me
and the
go
Grig.
get my
Yeah,
labels.
yeah. You know the
Be like
Pinot
Medea.
Grigio.
Medea said labels. You
baby,
You
got
know
me a
what it?
label.
baby.
That you got the good shit. I damn.
You gotta eat, boo.
This is what I do. That Crown Apple. This is my shit. Honey. That Crown Apple. Honey.
I didn't even want this. I bought this wine to cook with, and then I had too much, so I figured, well, let me just drink it. I don't want the shit to go to waste.
You better.
Out of my
Let me
rascato.
just drink it. I don't want it to go to waste. This shit ain't hitting the way I want it to. See, if I'm gonna drink, I don't want you to just touch me real lightly. I want you to
It's
whoop
not
my
hard.
ass.
Stop
Oh,
staring at that phone and eat your
oh,
food.
you
Oh.
like
I want you
I
to
like
hit me. I
you
want you to
drink
hit
like
me.
I drink. I'm one of those people. You know that they say that you're an addict if you drink to get drunk. Bitch, call me an addict because
Oh.
I drink to get drunk. I'm
I'm
not
an
drinking
addict.
to
Well, what
tea.
the hell else you drink for? I don't drink for the fucking taste. I drink to get fucked up.
Right, because God knows if we
I want
drink
to
for the
get fucked
taste, it
up.
don't taste good.
Right? Who drink for taste? Liquor tastes like segregation. I don't drink for taste.
Yes.
Liquor tastes like
It
Jim
tastes,
Crow laws. I don't want that shit.
yes. It tastes like somebody slapped you in your mouth and you got a loose tooth. It ain't good. I definitely drink for
I
the
don't want
feeling.
that bullshit. Liquor tastes like somebody done called my mama a hoe. I don't want that.
Exactly.
Mm-mm.
Sean,
Call out a name.
For, I don't drink for the taste. I drink for the purpose.
Sean in
That
the
part.
chat said he got his Heinekens, baby. We not the only one feeling cute tonight, honey.
See, we ain't the only ones ready to cut up and get a little nasty.
June,
Huh?
did are you familiar with Samantha James? Did you have the
I
opportunity?
heard. Oh. And I have mixed emotions.
Did you ever meet Cookie Tookie when she was alive? Did you ever interact with her?
Way, way, way back in the day. Like 90s roughly, maybe even early 2000s. I haven't seen Cookie in person in years, but in seeing the videos and she would call me from time to time, it eventually it just got real hard to look at her that way. I didn't like that's not the Cookie that I wanted to remember. I didn't want to remember Cookie Tookie. I wanted to remember Samantha.
Mm.
That's who I knew. And it's sad to say, she more or less did it to herself. And the problem is she never wanted to receive help. See, and people always say, well, you need to offer help to people. Resources are here. You can offer it as much as you want to. If she don't want it, what can you do? It's
That and if
only
you
so
have
much you
if
can
you're
do.
surrounded
So
by people that are just going to tell you yes, it makes it even harder because they
exactly.
tend to
And
surround
she was
themselves with people that do
enabled
what
and
they want them
all
to
of
do.
this other stuff. And she was enabled heavily. And the people she was around, she never kept good company. That was always something I tried to stay on her about. You don't keep good company. You need to. You need to clean house. All these people are not your friends.
One of the problems, though, to be fair, Auntie, one of the problems was though, because I didn't meet Samantha James until she was Cookie Tookie. I didn't meet her until I already knew her through the internet. You know,
Uh-huh.
at the balls, supporting the kids. I forget whose ball it was at, but I was at somebody's ball supporting the ball, and the Revlons was in the building heavy.
Oh, I
And
love the Revlons.
shout out to the Revlons. Cookie took. If you don't know, Samantha James was a Revlon.
Yes,
Uh,
she was.
and she was in the building, and I got the chance to meet her because my cousin was fucking a Revlon at the time, and and to be honest, like me, I like a real in depth conversation. You know,
Hmm.
I like to really get in people's heads, and I never had the opportunity. By the time I met her and came across her, she had so many yes people in her head and in her ear that if you weren't there to feed her drugs or whatever else she was doing at that time,
She didn't want to be bothered.
you really outside of taking pictures with her and things like that, she really didn't want to be bothered.
She wasn't friendly anymore. And that was what I always tried to tell her. Like, you're not you anymore. I don't know who you are right now. I don't know who this is calling me. But, I did what I could. Hey, all I can say is I hope she went somewhere nice.
I'm sure she did. I'm sure she did well with my spiritual beliefs. I don't believe in heaven and hell. Humanity and nature ain't black and white. So it's
I've always been funny about that because I was raised in the Baptist church, and I do have a lot of Baptist beliefs. But me personally, what makes sense for me, I believe that the afterlife is whatever you believe that it is. If you believe you're gonna go to heaven or you're gonna go to hell, that's where you're going. If you believe that
I
there's
mean,
absolutely nothing that comes after life, you ain't gonna get shit. Whatever you believe, that's where
there
you're
you
going.
go. I mean, the Bible does say, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So I'm thinking,
Exactly.
if you thinking that, that's where you're gonna be at.
Exactly. So I like
I
to believe.
I think of it from a more like I I genuinely believe that there's a link between science and spirituality that man hasn't figured
There
out yet.
is.
Um,
Absolutely.
Science says that energy doesn't die; it just repurposes. And I believe that that's the same with humans. I gotta give a shout out to Trans Man Noah in the chat. Trans Man Noah said, "I'm going to be cute, but I'm glad you landed safely." And then he said again, "I'm not smiling." Hey Noah, don't act like that, love, honey. I will be calling you. I won't be on live much longer, honey. Noah didn't blew the tea up. So now everybody know that we dating Noah. Thanks.
Can I say bye? Don't do that anymore.
I just told people I was looking for a woman, and this nigga then popped up in the chat.
Listen,
Swept your ass up.
because you said or maybe, so you did not. You
You
didn't put it in
didn't you didn't
concrete.
you didn't put it in black and white. You didn't put it in
You
black
did
and white.
not.
And
The
here
ink
come
is
the
still
gray
wet on
area.
that contract, dear. The ink is still very much wet.
You didn't include the fine print.
Show
No,
didn't.
he's gonna give me a pass. I try and play hard to get, but I'm a little tipsy right now. So if you in here, you gonna get a little tea, huh?
And
I
you know what I've always said? I think T for T relationships are very nice. I've always been in support of them. I think they're so beautiful because there was a time where that was unheard of. There was a time where if you were a trans, oh yeah, there was a time where if you were trans, dating another trans person was like the worst thing you could do. Like, why would you want to do that? Because back in the day, the old girls, I'm talking about my age and above, the old girls, and they were very set on assimilating into the cis hetero lifestyle. That was our end goal.
Oh,
We didn't want to be trans women. We wanted to be women, and we
women.
keep the trans part under wraps until it was relevant. Because I used to be that way.
Oh,
Only people that know that I'm trans are me, my doctor, my lord, and whoever's up under this dress. That's not necessarily a healthy way to be. And for me, I felt like, how can I, in good faith, be an activist and an advocate if I'm not being 100% truthful with myself, you know. But that was how it was for a long time. A lot of the girls didn't want to date other trans people because they thought it was beneath them. I don't want another trans person. I want to date one of the regular folk, you
And
know.
honestly, Auntie, that was what pushed me into even dating other trans people, because my trans mom, the lady who helped me transition, who is my second mother to my biological mother, she comes from that school of thought. And I remember going to her the first time when I started questioning my sexuality. I always questioned my sexuality even pre-transition. I questioned my sexuality as a boy because I was feminine. Everybody labeled me gay, but I always knew I was attracted to women as well, and I was attracted to femininity as well. So I just accepted that gay label to try and throw it back at people like, this ain't an insult to me, you know. But then after I transitioned, I remember going to my trans mother, and I remember telling her that the first time I started to experience romantic feelings for another trans person, and she immediately shot me down before I could even get the story out. She was like, we don't do that. she,
Mm-hmm.
she was like, we don't do that. And I'm like, we don't do what? And she was like, don't say that you're attracted to another trans person. That's nasty.
And you know what part of it is too? A lot of the trans elders, we view each other as family. So for you to go to an elder and say, I'm attracted to trans people, that's like going to your mama and saying, I'm attracted to my cousin. No, the fuck you ain't, because we don't do shit like that around here in this house. And I'll never forget my trans mother, the lady Chablis. God rest her.
Trans mama,
That
Auntie.
was that was my mama, the lady Chablis.
Oh my God. Rest in peace to the iconic lady Chablis, honey. If y'all don't know, I got to give her a shout out real quick, Auntie. If y'all don't know the motherfucking story, honey, I'm going to have to bring it to y'all in the TikTok, honey.
Oh,
This,
absolutely.
this lady made it clear she was written about verbatim, even her name used in a book, one of the most popular books in the English language. And honey, when they decided to do a movie about the book, Miss Miss Honey Auntie's mother was like, hell no, bitch, y'all ain't using nobody else, girl. I will come up on that motherfucking screen. Where's my trailer?
And she made sure of that. You ain't gonna have somebody else playing me. I'm me.
And she
Exactly.
already knew what they was gonna try to do anyway. They was gonna try
They
to.
was gonna cast a cis woman to play her probably, just like they always do.
Mm-hmm.
But she told me
Which is
something
crazy
back in
to
the
me.
day, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. She said, "It don't matter where you put your penis as long as they like it. Don't matter where you put your pussy as long as they like it. It don't matter what you put your ass on as long as they like it."
Hey,
And
that's
that
true.
she wasn't very coherent all the time because Mama did like to drink, but when she was, oh, she had some gems for your ass.
Baby, she
I'm
was
gonna
a
put mine
party
on
girl.
OF
What
and see
do
if I
you
can get some
expect?
money.
She was
She was one of the first ones to really advocate for trans representation in media because nine times out of 10, prior to this recent time period, if you saw trans people on TV, we was one of three things: a hooker; B, a
Mm-hmm.
patient in the hospital that is now turned into a whole thing; or C, a parent of a grown child who's randomly resurfaced and the child's having hard times accepting it. That's why I don't watch that show Friends. Number one, it's a copy of Living Single. No, thank you. I'll stick with the original. And number
Facts.
two, the way they
A
handled
bad copy.
Chandler's father being a trans woman was disgusting. Number one, you got Kathleen Turner's husky ass playing this. First of all, that's offensive to her and this role, as if there weren't trans women of a particular age that could have played Chandler's dad and walked circles around Miss Kathleen.
Facts.
And then she was essentially just the butt of a. That woman was on screen for 7 total minutes across that two-part episode and was the butt of 24 jokes about her being trans.
you miscount, Auntie. It was at least 35
At least on a low end. Like
on the.
just ragging on this old bitch all episode.
How are you the starring entity in a two-part episode, but you only make a 7-minute cameo? I'm
That's what I'm
not.
trying to figure out. Like the whole episode was about whether or not your ass was gonna come to the wedding. You on screen
Mm-hmm.
for 4 minutes in the first episode and three in the last. And 2 of the 3 minutes you was in the last one, you didn't even say shit. You was in the background. You
Oh
could have
Lord.
stayed your bitch ass home, Kathleen.
And
Speaking of
just put it
Chandler,
in a picture.
I seen him being interviewed by Diane Sawyer recently on Hulu. What the fuck Chandler done? What is Chandler snorting little children or something? What's going on?
Chandler been standing in the need of prayer for a long time.
I haven't seen that.
Chandler ain't been right since Friends. You know that whole time he was on drugs.
A bunch of them ain't
Well,
been
you
right since
tell because
Friends.
weight kept going up and down. He's one of those ones. In one season, he'll have a double chin. The following season, they come back. Chandler looked like
Now
he.
he all
Look
toned up
sick.
and shit, like he been hitting the gym all summer. Where did your neck go?
Where did the second net go?
Where did the second and the second and a half neck go? Put that shit back, Chandler.
Put it back. Put it
Yeah,
back.
and he was on so many drugs. He said he doesn't even really remember being on the show.
A bunch of people say that
He has
Uh,
no
about their
memory
shows. A
of being
bunch
on
of
the
them
show.
say that about their shows. What is going on in Hollywood where these
I don't know if it
people
was the whole
are
time.
performing and they don't remember?
my question is, why is the performance under motherfucking? Hold on. Let me. I'm drunk. Let me get my thoughts together. Why performance? Why do you not remember the performance? Yes, we saw that the performance was lackluster.
Yes.
But love, you knew that the performance was lackluster before you even stepped on the motherfucking stage. You don't even remember what emotions did you pull?
How?
Like, babe, this is you. How do you not remember
All the
you?
drunk ones.
I don't understand. Now, in my
My thing is,
career,
you ain't caught a rerun yourself to see what you was doing. I mean,
well,
if it's a
he
large
said
part of
that
my
he did
life,
go back and watch the show, and watching it helped him jog his memory back. But because he was so involved in, especially after the show got canceled, and he couldn't really find work for a long time, he pretty much buried himself and eventually he forgot about it. And I'm not
that's
gonna sit up
sad.
here and act like I'm better than nobody. Y'all know I was a musician for a long time. That's my choice. That's my trade of choice. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I was completely sober and lucid all of my performances,
Lord knows I ain't sober during my social media career.
but I do remember the good ones.
There you go.
I'm, I'm
I remember the good ones. That's what matters. I remember the ones that cashed the check to put the down payment on this
Hey,
house. I remember that.
what's going what's going on, Fred? I, I just want to say real quick, I have been a whole opioid addict. Baby, I've never drank enough liquor to make me forget whole periods of time. I've done enough drugs in general to make me forget periods of time, but never liquor. Ain't trying to- And that's the thing that pisses
Uh-uh.
me off about Hollywood. They don't want to talk about doing the hard motherfucking drugs. Nobody like me
I'm gonna say I need to know what
about
kind of drugs this
being.
is because I've been drunk before, but I've never. I remember everything.
Now I'd
I
have
didn't
been
even
toe
get to
up, but
be
I've
like.
never
I didn't
been
even get
like,
to enjoy the drunk. I had so much
yeah.
sense.
I've
Like
been drunk, but I've never been forget 20 years of my life drunk.
no, I've been forget 20 years of my life traumatized.
That's different. That's
Okay, I've
different.
I've been that, but
That's
aside
different.
from
I've
that,
been that, but I'll never be that.
Well,
but I've never
maybe that's
been.
the problem. Maybe I ain't had enough
Listen,
drugs because all the
I have tried. I went out with friends. I tried to get that drunk. I did. I made a valiant effort. I did. I put
This
in
fool said
work.
a valiant effort.
I put,
I
man, when I
You
tell
put your
you,
heart and soul in that, didn't you?
I did. I was like, when I hit 21, I hit 21 with balls to the wall. Let's get this going. And I remember I drank, my first thing to drink was a slow gin fizz. My
That's a
mom
good
made me
start.
that. Then
That's a good start.
I had a whole bottle of Andre. That
Damn
wasn't a
it.
whole lot. I did. I drank a whole thing by myself and downed it like Kool-Aid. I was like, "Ooh, this is great."
You said
Andre.
like
Real,
Kool-Aid?
real cheap champagne. I don't even know what the alcohol content in it. I think the whole bottle is like 5%. But then I went and we had shots. I did one shot of tequila,
Ooh,
and I did a swig or two of some Rossi.
my lord.
And the fact that I remember this tells you that alcohol just my body just filters it weird
Do
because
you
I
still
remember
have
everything.
kidneys? Like
I do. And I
both
just
of
had
them?
my doctor check everything. My kidneys are fine. He said that they are working very well.
All two
I
of
only
them?
drank for
Blame it
all
on
two of them.
I blame it my parents being drunks. I think my mother was
Yeah.
drinking pregnant with me.
Man, my mother could put it
Cavassier was like
away.
You said
that
what?
was the drink. My parents
She
had
screaming.
fifths.
She's screaming from her bedroom that the devil is alive. You didn't drink with me. No, I didn't drink with you or smoke weed. Girl, you lying. I did not drink with you or smoke weed. Girl, I turned out like this and you were sober.
That is hilarious.
His mother. She's blaming it on my father. She said my father was on cocaine.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
Family got
Well,
mental issues.
Man, my mother
well
never
let
did hard drugs, but Irene could put it away when she drank.
let my family tell it. Both my parents was so
Man, my mama would drink a liter at a time.
Come on,
child.
come on down here and defend yourself.
My mama used to put that shit. Man, Irene had cast
Not
iron
come defend
kidneys.
yourself.
Yeah,
Listen,
Let her plead her
God knew what he
case.
was doing. He protected my kidneys. God was
Mm-hmm.
like, "We are not going to let you go down this road,
baby.
mademoiselle." No,
My
Oh, he
mother,
kept a good
my
eye on mine.
mother,
he kept a good clean eye. It was like, absolutely not. We're not
Mm-mm.
doing this.
my
I
mother
was
is.
like, but God, can I please have a drink?
I'm the turned down version of my mother. So when she come down
This
here,
beard is everything.
don't want y'all to gag. She said she's coming right now.
Yes,
Everybody
ma'am.
keeps saying I'm just like mine, and I'm like, I am nothing like Irene. Don't do me like that. But then again, I am.
I am
Baby,
everything.
I'm the
I
watered
am. I
down
am
version.
the opposite of my mom. I am
I
just
am
like
a
my father.
carbon copy of Irene, even down to the way I style these damn wigs.
You
The
said
way I look, the way I
opposite
talk,
star.
I am definitely my daddy.
You your daddy. Star,
One hundred
your
percent.
energy, your whole time on this live, your energy has been giving me really chill. Like I came on the live depressed, and you was just like, "Oh, girl, we're gonna talk through it."
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk through it. Listen, because I feel like I have been through so much in my life that I'll be damned. When I turned 40, I said I will be damned if I spend the next 40 years of my life dealing with foolishness. I'm not doing that, and I'm not gonna let anybody else around me do it either. We're gonna live life and live it to the fullest and enjoy every bit of
Oh,
it
she is coming.
because this
Trust
is a
me. I hear.
privilege.
I hear. Mind you, she only 3 feet tall, but girl, I heard her coming down the stairs.
Damn.
Look, look, wait, let's put my.
Listen, you better be twins.
She said she gonna put her hood on, honey. Yeah, because I don't want them. Because it's not what I usually look like.
You are
They
fantastic.
came and disturb my peace. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
She done came and disturb my peace. By now, I'm not only asleep, I'm underneath the bed. So I can hear her laughing and all this stuff. So she's doing too much for me. But I, I love you. I love you. I love you. I told you I'm the watered down version. She came right on here giving y'all nigga voice. I don't even do that. I don't. I don't. I'm
Not the damn it.
I'm
Because
mom.
she said, what you not gonna do,
She said you can play with a lot of things, but not me.
but you're not gonna
And
be me.
mom,
Mm-mm.
really? But I haven't been to the hairdresser in a couple weeks. I go tomorrow. I got. They done seen you in
That's
my.
a cute little comb over. I like that. That's a cute little
Okay.
comb over.
And it's pure white. That's beautiful.
You know, I
Yes,
love that.
that's the reason why I
Because
keep wigs because she didn't give me no ass. She didn't give me no
look at
hips, but
that.
she gave me this gray ass hair. I got butt. I'm a little person, but I got hips and butt. I
I
don't.
paid for
Most little
mine.
people do.
And I have platinum hair. It's platinum. It is.
That's beautiful.
I might have platinum hair somewhere in that closet.
Bree,
Hmm.
Bree.
I'm
And
gonna try to
yeah,
get some
I
platinum
am.
hair and put it in my closet.
Yeah, I got all different types of color hair over there in that closet.
Make them feel like you're cheating.
And you ain't cheating. You just doing you.
We should
That's all.
see other
Period.
people. I can be 17 different bitches
All of
tonight.
them. Yes. Who
I
you
got
want,
name
I,
tags
Maybelline?
and everything. I'll be whoever you want me to be. You want me to
Whoever
be
you want,
Carol?
sugar.
well,
I'll be
on
Carol.
honey, your girl will be
Yes.
5. Can I have a sip? I'm going to get my bed. Maybe it'll help me
Girl.
go sleep. It's only a sip. It's a shot for both of us to share, honey. No, I need a sip. Not a shot, just a sip. Go ahead, sip. I don't even feel right. And I ain't gonna say her age, but I already told mine. They know my age. I'm not private about it. They know I'm pushing 40, honey. Ain't
I
that good?
wish
I
I
am
was pushing 40.
42.
Am I the oldest one
I'm
in here again?
You
I'm
and my mom about
42.
the
Are
same
you
age.
older than
Oh,
42?
I'm
you're
61.
You are not
Oh, that is sexy.
not
Wait, how
silent.
old are you?
61.
51. Oh, yeah.
61.
You are
You're
61.
How many?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn.
No, you didn't hit her with the Kevin Hart.
He said, oh, damn.
Oh damn.
you didn't hear you not ask if you're 50.
I said, did it or 60?
61.
6?
Yeah.
All right. That Knox right here.
Yeah, that's not
Knox, you
that's
look
Chris.
good. You look good.
You know all my friends are gorgeous. Don't do
And
that.
I like those like I
Absolutely
Thank
like
you.
gorgeous.
Thank
um,
you.
Mm-hmm. You know, you
girl,
got good looking chosen family over here on this app.
alive is me. Honey, we both fly. But nothing.
Wow.
I was say, I didn't even clean up my kitchen.
We both we
And you
both
got my
took
kitchen in the background.
you fine. Your kitchen looks fine,
Wait a
honey.
minute,
We can't even see the kitchen.
The kitchen
At
looks
all.
talk about the kitchen is dirty. Where?
because I got a pot on the stove.
They can't
You
even
can tell.
hide.
Oh,
You can
ma'am, can
tell
you
she
come
is an
teach my
old
children
fashioned
that
mother
standard,
because I
please?
do that same shit. I wish
Are you
Oh,
my damn kids thought that was dirty.
talking all that stuff?
I'm trying to tell you, because these people that live in my house act like the
She
whole
said
ceiling
these
got to
people
fall
that
down
live,
before
not
they
even,
clean.
she didn't even say my children. These people that live in my house.
These folks, these people
You know
that live
what?
with me and
I
spend
can't
my
say
money.
shit. I can't say shit because I frequently used to refer to my kids as the white folk that live upstairs. So I can't say
Clock
much.
That
out.
part.
Clock out.
The
You can
children.
clock out.
Hey, you don't even.
What?
I run a child care business. You don't even want to know what I call them. They're
Children of the
Clock
corn.
out. Clock out for honey.
Children of the corn.
I ain't no money. They know I'm good to the kids, honey. I am good to the
Yes,
They
kids.
talk shit to these people, children.
The little
Not to
people.
these
you have
people,
to.
children.
The little
You
people.
have to. That's how
People.
they. That's how they learn.
Sometimes you got to
That's
be rough with them.
What
that's
word?
why I turned out like this.
Oh my God.
Why you think I turned out to be the biggest mouth in America, honey? Cause
Right. You think I
Hey,
learned how to read by trial and error? No, I get this shit from
but can't
Irene
nobody
and
punk you
Chablis.
though.
Honey.
But can't nobody punk you though. So
Exactly. And you know, that was always my motto in life. I can say what I want to say because can't nobody beat me up.
I'm gonna
that
tell you,
part.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. When I
Can't
pulled
nobody beat me and I'm a
when I
right people
pulled
person.
up when I pulled up to my mother's house, the trade was in front of her house.
Uh-oh.
Like the trade loves my mom. All the trade loves my mom. I never had to be concerned about my mother's safety because anybody who's a killer is in love with my mother.
That
Right.
works.
How does
They
But
love mothers.
I
that?
pulled up now, mind
How are you
you.
finished?
Go ahead, honey. Now, mind you, I was having a bad day. I was crying on the mother and some more stuff, honey. I guess here in the trade is in front of her house, and I'm like, not right now. You get tired of the fucking trade. I'm like, not right now, trade, honey. My mother just started defending the damn trade.
Damn right. I sure did. I sure did. To park in front of my house. Long as that's you. If you want to come home by yourself in your vehicle
They
and be
be
on your phone.
they be scared. The trade in this neighborhood is scared of me, but they
But they
more
love
scared
your
of
mom.
they're more scared of her. So anytime I get loose, all they do is be like, "I'm gonna call Lisa Chester. I'm gonna call your mother."
Oh, don't not
Do you
not.
know
I'm
that
gonna
I
tell
put
your
her ass
mama.
down? I will put her ass down and put her in the car in the back seat.
But guess what gonna happen first? When she puts my ass down, I'm gonna shoot her right in her damn kneecap. I ain't trying to kill you.
Damn,
You
not the kneecap.
know, you gonna get us kicked off TikTok, girl.
Are
She
you right?
gonna get us put out.
Serious. She's serious. She's a
Look,
concealed carry, honey. She's a
sis,
register.
you gonna need your knees now.
Where
Don't
the
push it
fuck
down.
y'all think I get it from? Why you think the trade is scared of me? Because I come
I
from a
keep telling them, and I
Coming from
tell
them
all the young
kneecaps.
girls, you better sit down and fill out the paperwork and get you a permit.
my mother taught me early. She taught I might can't say all that on the live, love.
Yeah, because
When I was
you did.
old,
You
when I was
always did
old
them sit
enough,
down platforms.
when I was old enough to have discernment, honey, she taught me how to put it together, how to dismantle it, how to
How to
add.
clean it. I made sure to teach all of my kids how to clean them.
Oh yeah.
When
We
I was
have them all over the place, and my kids know how to respect them
baby,
because they've been around them since they were babies.
same. It's no arm that I don't know
So
how
there's
to.
no curiosity.
It's
Yeah,
no.
there's
I
none
wanted
of
to
that
teach mine
taboo
early.
curiosity stuff.
Yep. So that
Mm-mm.
way you're not digging off all in my stuff in my room when
No,
I'm
all
not
of my stuff.
there.
Ooh, what's this? And all that's foolishness. Nope, they know
Now I'm
everything,
sitting
but they
in
have their
jail.
own.
Now I'm in jail,
Right,
making it seem like I'm an unfit parent because you was in my
right.
damn room.
Because you curious and ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing because I told you
My
not to be in there
mother
in the
said
first place.
the
That
same
part.
thing.
I ain't tell you
My
what I did
mother said the
today.
same thing. I thought that she was a trendsetter, and come to find out, all you motherfuckers is doing it.
All black mothers do
Oh,
this.
I
We
got it
all
from my
do.
husband. Because my thing is we believe in preventative work, okay? Like oh boy said in what's that movie? The Say Baby, Can I Be Your Slave? That one. That little cute one.
Uh huh.
He said, I believe in the
Love,
preventative works,
love Joe.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Love Jones. And that's how we operate in the preventative works. Our job is to make sure that we see the danger before you do. So if I need to teach you about this thing, then I'm going to teach you right now while I'm thinking about it so that later on in life, your
You
friends
don't have
can't
no
tell you
problem.
anything about it. Somebody on the street can't tell you nothing about it because I've already taught you everything you need to know. And mama going to give it to you the real way. And
All
then
right.
Not
when
the
somebody
fucked up
come,
way.
how else are you going to know the truth if you don't get it from me?
Because
And
nobody
and
on
how
the
can you look
outside of
back
this
and
house is
trust me?
guaranteed to tell you the truth. I'm the
That
only
part.
one that's
And
guaranteed to.
as that's it. And if anybody gonna tell you the truth, it should be me. I gave birth to you. You came out of me.
Exactly. That's like when I was a
So
little
I'll be
girl in my
doggone.
own way. And when we would get ready for school, my mother, Irene, would wake up at the crack of ass every day, cook a full
Yep.
breakfast, clean that whole house top to bottom, and we were all pristine
Listen,
children.
mother.
That's Lisa.
And then
And
she'd get us ready to go out the door, fix our collars, put a little Vaseline on us and shit. And she'd tell us, all
Mm-hmm.
right, babies, y'all have a good day. You learned something and you remember. And then she crouched down real low so she's right at eye level with all of us, me, my sisters, and my brothers.
Got my name on you.
Remember, once y'all step out this house, nobody gives a fuck about you, okay? And
We
I
tell our
do
children
mean
that all the time.
nobody. Nobody gives a fuck about you
Baby,
I
except
tell
the
my
niggas who
kids
look
all
like
the
y'all.
time, y'all, all y'all got. Y'all are the only. We only have 3 kids. I said, y'all the only ones with y'all's DNA. Okay, nobody else said they came from us. So y'all it. So if y'all don't get along and deal with each other, then y'all gonna be by yourself because ain't nobody else guaranteed. So this is it. This is
I
the
had a
tribe.
similar conversation with my children, and I told them, look here, I don't really care if y'all get along because I adopted y'all. I still got the receipt for all 10 of y'all asses. You can't get along, you take that up with your real parents when you go on to glory. I ain't got shit to do with it. But you ain't going
on
to stress me
Oh
out here.
they
gosh,
real mama, you know that they not seeing nobody else's they mama but you.
but
You
some
And
but
you know
you.
what's so funny? They done got to the point where they called their birth parents by their first names.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sure
Because they're like, we don't
Yeah,
know them. You raised us.
when a
that part.
trans woman raised you, honey, it's a whole different
That's
experience.
a different kind of mothering right there. Let me tell
It
you.
is. It is. And no disdain to you, Star, but like I was telling
Oh,
you
it's cool.
earlier, how growing up pre-transition, I was told not to have no emotions. A lot of times
Mm-hmm.
with trans people, when it comes to parenting, we feel like we have to go above and beyond what y'all did to parent us. You know?
Because
Yes,
we have to make up for everything we didn't
because
get.
you do. Exactly.
And
And
that
if
was what
you're
I
coming
had to
from a
have a
place
long
of,
conversation with myself when I first had my children.
yes,
Because
you
I
want to
was
correct the
friends.
things that weren't done right. And that's
Exactly.
natural. It's
Because I
natural.
was
It's
at a
no
point
different. It's
where
just natural. You're
I
just
had
coming
no
from a different
intentions of
place with
having
it.
children. I never wanted children at all. I never had the interest in having children. But
Oh, please preach.
I was best friends with my children's biological parents. I knew them. I was there for all 10 of the births.
Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
they ended up both passing away at the same time.
Oh, wow.
So I'm like, oh no, my friends are dead. And then and then their fucking attorney gonna come to me like, so we understand you were listed as the children's godmother, so we should look into rehousing. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Rehousing who?
Okay, product.
Cause you ain't you're not rehousing a bitch ass thing in my house. What I'm gonna do with 10 white
All,
folk in my house?
all 10
And
of them things.
I had to have a long conversation with me and the Holy Ghost. And the Holy
I believe
Ghost
it.
told me, he said, look
Gotta
here,
take them kids.
this is your opportunity to be the mother you never had.
That's the facts.
And I was like, really? He said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh. He said, so go get them babies. I said, I don't want to. He said, bitch, get your fat ass up. Okay, I'm going. You don't argue with the Holy Ghost. But when the Spirit tell you to get your big fat nasty sloppy bad
And
body
don't.
ass up and do something,
Got to
you
get loose.
get your big
You better
fat
do it.
nasty sloppy bad body ass up and do it. You don't lay around on
And
the
do it.
word from the Holy Ghost. You don't
Auntie,
lay
At all.
around on that.
Auntie, this, I haven't got the word regarding the children yet, even though I take care of the children. But I haven't got the word regarding the children. But today, when as soon as I woke up, as soon as I washed my damn face, I couldn't even brush my teeth before Spirit was telling me, "Bitch, you need to get up out of this house. What is you sitting here with this nigga for? You not with this nigga?
See? Oh, the
Get
Holy Ghost
your
will
ass
read
out.
you for filth real quick.
Be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You
Oh,
heard
the
me?
But
Holy
you
Ghost
feel
will
is
check you.
fast.
I
Where you
remember one time way back in the day when I was young and fresh. I was getting ready to go home with this little piece of trade, right? I've been talking him up all night, and I gave him the big reveal in the bathroom and everything. He was with the shits. We was getting ready to go home. Soon as I put that damn key in the door of my car, because I drive an old school Cadillac where you gotta unlock the doors with the keys.
All
Hey,
right, you
I
got it.
love it.
As soon as I put that damn key in my door, Spirit told me, "What would your grandmother think of this man if she was still alive?" So I
Mm.
had to think, what would Eula May think of this man? No, I can't do that, baby. You gotta go home.
Give me a sip. I don't like them.
I can take you
Mm.
home, but you ain't coming to mine.
Yeah, I can take you to a home.
I can take you to. I can promise to drop you off at a house, but it won't be where I
It was
receive
my
mail.
house.
okay?
Oh.
I'm sorry I gotta roll out on y'all early. If you wasn't here at the beginning of the live, honey, I ran away from home and I left my damn charger home. So we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray that I get enough.
You always leaving your damn charger somewhere. Be
Every
better.
time.
Listen,
It's
you
all
need a
Be
car
better.
charger, an office charger, a charger for each room, a living room charger, a bathroom charger. You need a charger for all rooms that are necessary.
And keep one in your purse.
and see
And
this is the
yes, and a purse charger.
I typically keep the chargers in the vehicle that I run away with. But since
Yes,
I was deciding to completely dismiss
vet that.
myself and run away with a rental
Yes.
vehicle, they didn't have a spare charger in there.
Oh, you pulled a what's love got to do with? You grab what you could grab and peel out.
Right?
Okay, anime.
Keep this in your purse.
Anime
Keep that in
bullet.
your purse. And you can plug it in and plug and go
Why am I
keep going.
picturing you running across the highway though?
In the
Right?
white
I'm out of here.
pantsuit.
What makes you think I wasn't running across the highway? I grabbed a couple wigs, I grabbed my
Yes,
cat, I grabbed a couple pairs of panties, and I said, "Bitch, we're gonna make it work."
we're out of here.
Not the
Yep.
couple pairs of panties.
You in the kitchen.
Yes, but I got to go early on y'all.
Bye bye, helpful. Love you.
Bye, boo. Y'all have a good night.
Y'all
Couple
made me
pairs of.
smile. I was having a hard day.
But y'all be safe and blessed.
Well, I'm glad you as well. Love y'all back.
Thank you.
Bye.